Hello folks, hello traders, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be speaking about liquidity. I dropped 3 videos 2 weeks back speaking about market structure, zones, and confirmations. In case you have any issues with those, and you can check this video up and catch up with anything you are missing, basically. You know. So yeah, today I'll be speaking about liquidity. Kindly please subscribe, like, and it helps the channel basically. So let's get it. Let's just jump right into it. So liquidity basically is said to be resting above old highs, old lows. You know, it all comes down to which liquidity do you want to be ran, basically, or which liquidity is going to be taken out. Because, or I guess most of you guys should have probably watched other smart money channels as well. We all don't know like liquidity is resting above other eyes because there are potential sellers here that probably still have the stop loss right here. So yeah, liquidity still rests here 100%, but it's not certain. Oh, we're gonna actually go and actually clear out those highs. That's not what I'm saying. No, but liquidity does rest below highs and with lows. It might continue going lower. I might take all this high and keep going lower as well. But that's not the main objective of this video. We're here to speak about liquidity and how we probably can know which one is the next one to peak, or uh, what levels should we be looking at to target for liquidity or to get out in trades. Let's start with all right, I don't want to use GU. Let me use a pair that I probably haven't used or traded. Let me see. Let me use a CHF pair. Swiss francs, Japanese yen, I guess. Alright, let's just throw us away back to this level right down here. I don't even know what should I do. Well, it was great. Stick with me, guys. Uh, there is the link in the description of my free Telegram channel where I do drop weekly uh weekly trades. This was I think GU on a Friday. I had 3 trades on the day. I took a quick loss, a break even, and a win, which was this. I think this was the win, yeah. The BE was on EU, so I probably didn't put that here. And I think this was the loss on GU right down here. Come in. Yeah, I think this was the loss on GU, and the one I won on GU was here. Then after that, I had a loss. I took this one at like late on Friday. I took this last one, so that was it for the day. Just came back posting again. So yeah, you can check out the channel. I do post weekly. We're aiming for the year down here back then. I think where was it? I'm coming. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can still find it. Ah, right here. This was here on a Sunday. We were expecting the market to probably take out this liquidity down here, based on how we were teaching. You see, I didn't put this level up here as a liquidity, even though liquidity does rest above old highs and lows. But it all depends on which liquidity levels you want to be targeting, if it's the buy side or the sell side, basically. So I knew, like, for instance, my strategy is telling me, all right, we are most likely to be going to the sell side based on the previous reaction here. Market structure has been shifted from the open. We're expecting buys probably from here before. But I thought I was looking for here for buys. Delta. But hey, we've been bearish for months on EU. For months, literally. You can check back the channel by, well, was he, what was this? I think this was like, yeah. See, this is February. At G run in February sales already. So like we're bearish for months. So let's go back to the video basically. Liquidity. How can we see them, trade them, know which one to actually go for? Well, it all comes down to knowing your market structure and your what's it called? Your order flow basically. I'll just use this basically and just throw a screen up because or I don't like oh this is hindsight or whatever you see in this because overall you're still gonna see the move before it happens. You're still gonna see the ants being shown to you. So it's not well, just take out the old hindsight, whatever out of the old ants. Alright, let's start from here. We are seeing ourselves here in the I'm coming. Where is this? Yeah. There was a little eye here being created that broke structure lower. See that here? That structure lower at this level as indicated sells, but not to the not to the to the moon. No, I can't actually say the moon. I think the moon is always to the upside whenever they do say that. Not to the freaking ass floor just tanking. No, this is probably the next best spot to look at your next liquidity at. If this is gonna be your next range, all right, I'll take this out. I think I'm gonna do a little bit of backtest here with you guys. Not like a backtest, but please stick with me. Kind of like and subscribe. Trying to do this for you guys, so you can have a better understanding on how to actually look for liquidities, what levels or what sides to be looking at, basically, because there are always two sides. So yeah, we have a new range from up here to down here. First, we identify the equilibrium to be traded to back so we can trade from there going lower because anything below here is literally a low probability risk. We would love to get uh, entries above this level basically, which is a discount price. So yeah, obviously I saw that we did went higher, but that's most likely the case. We're most likely going to be eating 50% level rather than giving us a deep retracement or something like this before you go down. This is why I say people don't take time to stay in the video. These are gems I'm dropping. So if you're here still watching, shit, please take note. Unless you know this already, then hey, congrats, man. Just keep doing you. Uh, these are levels that you can be traded off from, but because it didn't get there, it doesn't mean this level or this strategy is fake or it's not working or something. No, as liquidity do go, whatever it wants to do, it's gonna be taken out by the 50% or above it. And if I'm to say correctly, this levels here has been tampered with and dealt with. The sell side liquidity got taken out. Buy side has been taken out. Then I don't know if he actually went higher, taking this other week here as a liquidity, or if not, we'll just consider taking the other side as liquidity because of what we've taken out the buy side here. And take out this. I doubt we're gonna get there again. Taking out the buy side here. Did you see this level? Took it out. I'm expecting sell sides now, I guess. Yep. That go around as well. That go around as well. Basically, we'll pause it. We'll take out. I want you to do this along with all pairs and all trading rings and your trades basically look at them like this. Well, now this is a new range. I don't know where this is gonna go further. Let me see. But basically, we're looking for 50%. I think this might be the lower end of it. Yeah, we're looking for 50% of that to be made as first. Are you seeing what I'm trying to denote to you? So this alone, it's a strategy on its own. Always trying to get the 50%. Like, but I want to tell you to shock you as well. Not every time it does get a 50%, but majority of the time, I can probably say 65 plus. Yeah, 65 plus percent or 65% plus of the time, it does get to 50% and gets traded off from there. Most of the time, basically, though. So yeah. Oh, interesting. Well, we did took our sell side here. The buy side liquidity should start from, if you're trying to look for any, to start from a 50%. Up here, up here, up here, up here, liquidities you could target, you know, and here as well. As I said, preview eyes and liquidity as well. So, but if this is being shown to you and being taken out, yes, you could miss a trade, but yeah, like I'm not here to tell you, oh, every trade is going to be a winner. No, you could lose a trade right here, which is 100%. I'm not going to neglect that. I'm not going to say it's not possible. Yes, it is possible, and I may lose a trade right here at this particular period of time. But the next probably move that might be going to is what I want you to know. Liquidity moving from the buy side to the sell side is the main information I'm trying to get across and for you to see how it plays out. This level was the previous sell side liquidity. This level was the previous sell side liquidity. Oh, sorry, it's the current one that we're looking at basically. Here was the buy that got taken out. It didn't close above it, and the other two candles on the day were just down there. So I'm expecting us to probably roll this downside. Let's see what happens. Am I gonna wait this long? Shish. Mm, come on. I want to pause that because I see something interesting. This level might just say sell running to the downside. I'm actually not hiding things from my channel or from you guys. These are the things I'm gonna be looking at if I'm trying to take a trade or see a trade play out. Basically, I'm still looking for this level to be met unless we take out this high and yeah, I'm gonna close bullish. Now that's another thing to consider in the next move because market has actually changed structure from being the bearish one. Now we're still bearish unless you want to consider this week as a break of structure, but I don't use that. I use a buddy to consider my break of structure. This is liquidity being grabbed, and here can be said to be as what's it called, an imbalance, inefficiency. And it's interesting how the whole sorry, now I'm farming imbalance. Interesting how the whole body stood above it. Well, let's see where we do go to. Where are we going? I don't know where we're going to yet. So we're yet to actually find out. This is like actually a trade on its own. And I go back to this basically. So we ended up what? Going to the downside. Now, what are you gonna be asking yourself? Where is liquidity? Where is liquidity? Where is liquidity? Where is liquidity? That should be like the main question. You should be asking yourself, where is liquidity? And this one here has been ran. I see us here as well a little, but I doubt it. All candles here has been filled. If I go a bit lower, I'm not I might, but this might just take itself out. This is way back. So I guess I'll just have to continue with this time frame. Uh but for me I do just see this candle alone here. Doesn't really get tapped though. So yeah. This is the only candle I find interesting for now. And whatever this high is. But looking at it, the eye alone is indicating probably even with, but hey, let's just see what's gonna happen. I need a few more. These are kind of like the times where you actually don't do anything because you just took your trade and you probably won it by aiming at the liquidity that you're looking for, even though you lost one. Remember we did probably might have taken a loss here because of the liquidity that probably took us out. Yes, it does that as well. But understanding it, it's what makes it easier to trade and having the abundance mindset. Like, okay, I'm not here to probably lose the trade and feel like shit, I'm not gonna get a trade again. I know, like, shit, if I come back in the next day or so, there is gonna be another liquidity point. There's gonna be another supply and demand level. There's gonna be another order block. There's gonna be another imbalance. There's gonna be another inefficiency. So like, it's turning out to be like, bro, you can trade nonstop. Setups are gonna be there back to back. So the reason why you do overtrade sometimes should not be how can I say, shouldn't be involved basically. You don't have any reason to be overtraded. So yeah, we eventually just go into the downside, and these are the times where your partials might be running, and your partials here might go stepped out if you probably got partials with somewhere here, or you had a trade. Sorry, not partials. You had a trade in, and you broke even. These are probably moves that might take you out, and this one might be running. That's if you're lucky to be in them. So as I said, this is the only candle I was interested in, and yeah, that kind of played out, taking us to the downside. Uh, Interesting things I will be looking at for levels. I will be looking at this liquidity point as an inefficiency, imbalance. I mean, basically, auto liquidity too. It's like where price is gonna draw to next. It's also a liquidity point too. This can just probably. Oh, sorry guys, excuse me. I'm very sorry for that. Probably just drizzle, 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 drizzle. Come on, no fuck with me. Drizzle is way up, down, or we can just do this, da 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 da. So let's see, yo. Ouch. Mm. So yeah, the Afghan. Interesting. Nice. We played out great. Uh, that was what liquidity too, and here as well. Well, I think I'm going to have a video of imbalance because these are imbalances playing off. The points of liquidity are, let me say this. This is actually extending to the lower side, which might give us a probably another crazy liquidity here that might pull back and take out that liquidity. Are you getting it? That's how I see things. Uh, but these are just imbalances. I won't probably be like, oh, it's full on liquidity. Yes, it's still liquidity. It's price are drawn to those levels. You know, price are truly drawn to those levels. This was what I was marking just right up here. This here to here. And yeah, it did here as well to it over again. You know. So if you're trying to be confused, like, oh, is that liquidity or imbalance? It's imbalance slash you can still say it's liquidity because to me, looking at it, I can say liquidity can be said as to where price is being drawn to. If price is drawn to this previous level down here from up here, if price is drawn to this previous level from up here, why is price not drawn here too? So if price is drawn there too, I guess I can probably say well, layman liquidity, but it's imbalance basically. Inefficiency, we all kind of know that, but I guess I'll have to create a new video on imbalances because I haven't made any on this channel, so I can explain to people how it all goes basically. And if you have any questions you want to know, kindly shoot them in the description, or you can send me a DM on IG. I will definitely make sure to eat you back. Mm, kind of like and subscribe if you're still here. You're watching. You're literally uh one of the 5% that actually get to enjoy content and you literally watch and consume them. Because sometimes you consuming content is not just for the content's sake; it's for your sake, whereby something might click somewhere and that's it. It clicked. You just got a new perspective of something, and that might not be in the first two videos. Oh, sorry, the first 2 minutes of the video. It might be in probably the next 15 minutes in the video, and you don't know that, but you're there clicking on in the next 5 minutes. Back then, I was someone that used to watch the whole video, unless I see like, share the title is probably something I probably know have a deep understanding about, and I am not really actually fucking with the person like that. Yeah, you can get out, cool, understandable. But I'm just trying to say, if you're actually getting piece of nuggets, please stay through and watch the video because you don't know what next I might try to say that might help you out, and I'm putting time in here to also do it. So yeah, kindly hit the like button, subscribe, give me a comment, or ask me a question. I'll be there to help. Uh, there is something I want to teach. Not teach. Hmm. Okay, should we continue? Let's do it. Okay, okay, yep. All right. What I was looking for, what I was looking for. People seeing this, what are they gonna be doing? They are gonna be buying. Even though I don't even know if this price wants to probably reverse from here. I don't know. I don't know. This can literally keep going higher. I don't know yet. But I'm just gonna be speaking on what I have in my head. Well, what I do trade because I'm here to literally, let's say, back test, I guess. But I'm speaking about liquidity for your understanding. So this was the high. This this was creating what lows. We're like in the bearish trend right now, and an higher low has been created. Sorry, a lower high has been created, creating a lower low, taking out this previous lower low. So I guess this is going to be my range, and 50% has been met. I don't actually see literally anything interesting here to take off apart from this level here, the imbalance there that wants to be filled. Yep, and nothing really. This can literally just keep doing this. Where's my brush? Just pull back a little, feel that, da 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 da, feel this, da 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 da. Go down here without knowing whatever happened. You know. Oh. So I don't see anything or any more movement for any reason why we should go higher though, basically on this time frame, unless there is something here. But funny enough, let's see what's gonna happen. Mm, 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 mm. Mm-hmm. Now we're kind of trying to feel the imbalance. Yep. Now we kind of. Oh wow. Now we delivered. All right. I want to explain something. Anyone here right now, this might be a life changing thing. I don't know, but I am gonna tell you this. Do you see this candle? That candle right there is an imbalance of this candle. that got filled this kind of year doesn't mean it's redelivered. Sorry, it's rebalanced, or uh it's now a balanced imbalance. I get what I'm trying to pull off here. This doesn't say that. When this comes over lower and it goes higher to the other side, it might be the bearish way or the bullish one, but I'm using a setup basically as an example. When this happens and we go higher back into this level, now that's a rebalanced inefficiency. Do you get that? Well, I'll leave this here. I'm not gonna go way too far. It's not my topic to do. It's not today's topic basically. Well, let's see what's gonna happen. We're still trying to get to this low. Still trying to get to this low. I see levels we're leaving. Okay, let's move. So we didn't go lower. We literally continued the move of the imbalance that was left. I think this high. I think this high was taken out as well. So we're all still doing one thing, which is something that should be giving you more confirmations. Basically, we're all still in this range, chilling. Even though this liquidity actually just got grabbed, which is the buy side liquidity, got taken out. Well, we should be expecting sell side, and this level here might be, let's say, I'm gonna pass this. Let me say you miss a trade here, or not just miss a trade, you took a loss based off this one. Let's say you use the idea of, oh, this is the buy side, we took it out, we're gonna be selling. We sold and we took a loss. Cool, cool. We're gonna eat that. That's -1, you know. But if that's a -1, this other level here that took out this buy side of this range, where's the other one? This level, right? Where's the other side of the can of the other side of the trading range basically? We're taking out the buy side, the sell side is here, and we're actually expecting the sell side is here as well. But one thing is first, we took this ones first, then I kind of see us taking this ones now. I don't see any reason why we shouldn't take it now. We filled perfectly this level here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So this here basically was a level that I guess I will use this one. I was trying to look for this level, but this level has been used. This one here, there is no inefficiency. I can't see inefficiency here. So if I'm gonna use this last point and this one, I won't just use this. I will just use the body of the candle in case I want to use my put my stop loss at. Do you get it? Yeah, it still actually came back here though. I'm trying to tell you things that you see happen because this might not actually tap this next time. It might just go through this from the imbalance and just keep going lower. But main thing that I'm looking for is this liquidity level to be right. After that, I'm just gonna call up the video. Let's see what happens. Okay, expecting, no problem. Pause this. Sell, score ran. Cool. Buys. Did you get ran? See this. Hmm. Come on. This might be an interesting spot. Honestly, this candle, this one basically, okay. We'll kind of went bearish again. We were bullish, basically, but we kind of switched bearish again. So you can be looking for sales again if you want to. Excuse me. Oh, because this didn't go lower doesn't mean I actually probably lost the trade or did something. No, it was still coming here, most likely. You know, and this is one thing I should have in mind. Not, oh, the market is going higher or something. No, you're not getting your entries yet. Cool. Look for them. You will find them. I'm not here to give you uh entries like, oh, trade this, trade that, always trade. No, I'm here to teach you how to look for them, and if it doesn't hold, what else to do basically. Because yes, this I've seen this many times. I've been many times working out and playing out, taking out this next one, and from here to here, this is way too little. Why not just take it out? As simple as that, you know. But not playing out now doesn't mean shit. It's not gonna play out normally. But let's see, man. Yep. So liquidity, what? Still delivered. We took it out. Can I post this here? Yeah. We eventually ran the cells, but what happened to we ran the cells? Let's kind of go back a little. Let's go back a little. First, we created uh, we created these lows running higher. You see that? This running higher took out this one, and this one. Took out the buy side, filled some imbalance. Mm, Now took out the buy side resting above this candle, and sell side here. Shut down a little. Just trying to see how price moved basically because I never knew this market. I just tried trading it and just to show you guys how to look at liquidity. Basically, liquidity is resting here, it's resting here, resting above what both highs and lows. Basically, it's how it did happen. And if it's taking it out, what happens after that? Do you get it? That's like the main thing you should be focused on. If this buy side is being taken out, what happens after that? Sells. Took out the buy, immediately we drop back in as a sell. Do you know what I noticed on the level? Why I marked this out? I noticed the bodies coming back to this candle on the second one here, the second black one here. Well, there sometimes it's gonna do that and probably still go higher, but because I'm not looking for an higher price, I am looking for lower prices. There is nothing here to be filled unless it probably wants to come somewhere above to this last week here to fill something. But excuse me, based on liquidity that we're teaching today, this was the level you could have traded off, like looking for something like this to happen, even though a loss may occur here, that shouldn't throw you off. Like we're not still probably gonna run to this low, you know. I'm sure you've had losses times like this and things just happen. Yes, it does. That's what I'm telling you. And I said it earlier before this played out. I would look for this for sales as well too. But because it didn't play out, excuse me, because it didn't play out as I was expecting, doesn't mean whatever I am teaching or whatever I know or whatever I have back tested or whatever I do trade is wrong. No, shit happens. It's life. But you just gotta know, like, overall, if I keep trading like this in the next 100 trades, 200 trades, 50 trades, am I gonna be profitable? That's the main question you should be asking. Uh, so one thing we did say is what? Now is this year is a higher low that at least shouldn't be broken since it's creating this, giving us a higher high. I don't know if you guys use week though, but I'll just use it like that to explain something a bit. But we broke this, taking us a bit lower, and we should be looking for a pullback before we go lower. We could accept this because literally this is the new range now. This was the range. This this was the range. This was the range basically at first that took out this level here, the first impulse. That range got 50%. It didn't give us a deeper retracement. That range got 50%. It didn't give us a deeper retracement. Cool. Then we kept going lower. We took out this range. Then this should be the new range. And that's why I was looking for there. So when I said before, because you lost this one, doesn't mean shit. You're gonna lose many trades. As a, no matter the strategy, I've never seen not even never. Impossible basically. 100% strategy. To hell with that. Well, it's about the mindset basically, man. So if we do have these levels that we're looking for to trade before and this happens, we shouldn't be like, oh, bam, we're now buying shit into the moon. No, we're still bearish. It all depends on whatever happened next. And whatever is happening next is telling us this, as I said earlier, this switched before even this throw like complete to the downside. And I'm pretty sure there could have been lower entries. You could have seen probably little tracements backwards, and here you could trade down. I'm not here to do that. As I said, if I go lower, I won't cash this. This is where I think this is 1990 something. So I'm just going way back to explain something to you guys. Yeah. So now liquidity has been taken at the downside like this. I'm expecting the upside to be taken out as well. Or minimum, probably the threshold. I should be looking for, let me see, this level here as imbalance to come get filled. Why? It's taking out the sell. This was our last range. Down, the highest one was here. So this is the high to the low. Bang. So kind of still here though ish. You get it? So at least you should be looking for a little bit of buys. The sell side just got liquidated. This is your buys. Okay, the buys have actually started been taking themselves out. Okay, cool. That's actually a good thing. If the buys start taking themselves out, it's most likely it's gonna start taking buys out for a while till it starts taking the bearish ones as well. You know. And also this year might be liquidity. Sorry about that. This year might be liquidity, just like this was up here liquidity. You know, as I said, liquidity rests above all highs and lows. But because it took you out, shouldn't just throw you off like, okay, that's it. You know? Because this might just think that fuck. And no, I'm about to start getting into that. Alright, let's see what's gonna happen here a little bit. I guess I have this level here. I'll because this one here has got into already, so I'll just like this one here to be met. The end of the imbalance. Alright, so let's see. The liquidity down here got taken out. So it's kind of switched a little. So let's see what's gonna happen. As I don't still know what's gonna happen in this market, not my market. We can keep going lower. That's perfect. We can shoot up. That's perfect. Excuse me. All right. So I guess this was the only buy side liquidity we did take out. You don't. So it's the only buy side liquidity we did take out. Well, I guess I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you guys for staying tuned. I'm gonna speak more about liquidity in the future. Speak about the protected ones and the liquidities that are not protected, because we have protected highs and not protected lows, the strong ones and other weak ones. So yeah, thanks for staying here. Thanks for watching. Bye.